Herkese selamlar arkadaşlar. Skynet hoş geldiniz. Evet, yeni oyunumuza başlayalım.
The kingdom of Myrtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are.
Kim olduğuna ilgili
You've
o
just
yeni
arrived.
sinyallerle
I look
ilgilenmek
after the new
Bunları
arrivals.
bilmen yeterli
That's
diyor.
all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me.
Konuşman
But
gereken
of course, I
adam benim
won't
diyor.
keep you from
Fakat tabii
choosing
ki
your own
kendi
destruction.
sonunu kendin
Well, what do you
hazırlayırsan
think?
senin gelecekte değilim. Ne diyorsun? Ateş hemen küçük bir mektup taşıyor.
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old
En
camp.
azından biz üretiyoruz.
There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest,
Eski kampın
and it
en
was the
büyüğü ve en
first.
eskisidir. Eski kamp. Evet, söylesek nasıl olur? Ateş çemberinin yüksek büyüsü için bir eski kampa nasıl gidebilirim?
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Neden?
Where do I get a weapon?
Silah
When you get to
olabilir.
the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Kanyonu. Ateş bana neden yardım etti?
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes.
Tavsiye
After
evet,
this little
büyük
incident
meselede
with
yaşanan
Bullet and
küçük
his guys,
kazanın
you should be aware now that you need
ardından kendi
protection.
görevinin
Everyone who
büyüklüğünde
arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps
Önünde
in the
3 kamp
colony,
bulunuyor.
and you'll
Onlardan
have to
birine
join
katılmalısın.
one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Şimdi
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
bir mektup
Really?
yazıyor.
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's
Yalnızca
people
Gomez'in
are allowed to
adamları
enter the castle.
Gomez
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Polonya'daki en kuvvetli adamdır. Adamlardan
Let's assume I
biri
want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Polonya'ya hoş geldin diyor. Bölüm 1. Başka gideceğimiz yer yok gibi. Etrafta bir silah. Bulsak iyi olur aslında. O hapishane gibi burası da. İçi mi? Buradan üstten bir yere gidemeyiz gibi. Dönelim. Aşağıdan gidelim. Yok, aşağıdan gitmeyelim, üst yukarıdan. Al. Aha. Kaç. La geliyor. La düştük lan. Kalk oğlum hadi. Öldük. Hadi niye kalkmıyor? Şimdi bu ölünce kalkmıyor. Onda bir sıkıntı var. Olmaz ki ama.
I'm Diego.
I'm
not. If you play.
I have a letter.
Real.
I was given.
That's
Evet,
if I.
bunları
why not?
The maid.
yaptık.
Let's just... Okay,
What? There?
who's...
Onları
You just...
biliyoruz.
What?
Nereden silah bulabilirim?
Yes. I'm here to show...
Lazım.
Where...
He...
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Ha, seyredik mi? O yerdeki ne öyle? Adam oradan bana bakıyor. Kaç kaç kaç. Tek vuruşta öldürdü. Aferin.
I'm Diego. I'm not... Oh, wait. You... What? Because...
Evet,
What?
bunu geçelim.
I have.
That... That...
Who? Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Tamam, görüşürüz. Ok. Aldık. Şurada bir onu açayım da. Hah. Böyle bir kaydedelim. Gidelim aşağıdan. Tamam, bir şey yok, dönelim. Şurada bir kayıt yapalım.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Exactly. People have gone very differently.
Bu adamlarla bir iletişim yapalım.
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers, that's what we call the big birds, should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Gen postu çıkarmayı öğren. Pençeleri, dost, post çıkarmayı.
I want to see some ore first. Like I said, everything has its price. I want to see some ore first. Like I said,
Yetmiyor mu?
everything has its price.
How can I skin these creatures?
I want to see some ore first. Like I said, everything has its price.
How do I get the teeth?
I want to see some ore first. Like I said, everything has its price.
Para istiyor adam.
You're demanding a lot for your advice.
Possibly, but you can earn a lot of ore with this knowledge. All the animals you kill without knowing how to cut them up will just rot away. That's a wasted opportunity of skinning them and selling the fur at a high price. If I were you, I'd try to gain this knowledge as soon as possible.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them, once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Adam gitti.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of
Doğru
us.
insanları
For
tanıyorsan.
just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint. Don't go into the forest.
Orman içine girme.
Where do I get a map?
Harita ver.
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Ay hadi gidelim o zaman.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
İyi güzel.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
Hang on.
I thought that it...
You gotta watch what you tell people.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Same old thing every time.
Diego.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Take care.
Hold it!
What's up?
You can't go in the castle. Beat it!
Anlıyorum, kampa giremiyorum.
Are you deaf? One more step and you're worm food.
Hadi kampa al beni be.
Alert!
Well done. A nick.
Evet. Niye böyle şeyler yapıyorsunuz he? Dönüyorum o zaman.
Hey, you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it, but it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
Nasıl vereyim ben buna?
Hang on. Not go rushing into anything.
That won't happen again.
You mean you want me to pay protection money? No thanks. I can take care of myself.
Have it your own way, kid. You'll soon regret turning down a friendly offer.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Var mı cevhere?
I've changed my mind. I'm going to pay you the 10 ore after all.
Then come back when you have it.
There must be something about that. You shouldn't believe everything.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
Ah ver iş ver.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Yapmak. Ne pis.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
Satan bir yer.
Hey man, I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Time when things would have gone very differently.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore.
Time when things would have gone very differently.
Interested?
Over and over again.
You're probably right.
You wanted to sell it to Whistler for 100?
Ah, just wait.
Every time.
That's right. I nearly charged you too little. Of course, I meant 500.
500?
Too little. You prefer 1,000? Fine by me. Well, now that I think about it, I'd rather keep it.
People always talk.
Let's talk about Whistler's sword again.
You can tell him that he'll never get his sword.
Same old story every time.
O niye oldu ya? Tüh.
That's really not my problem.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
I can't get the sword. Here's your 100 ore back.
You idiot. We don't need...
Ya öyle olmaz ama ya.
Are you deaf? One more step and you're worm food.
Hey, you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. That's why I'm asking you for some ore.
I doubt that's ever likely to trouble ahead.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, though.
Maybe.
Why not? How much ore were you thinking?
Not much. 10 ore, that's...
Let's talk about something else.
I don't have 10 ore.
Then I'll take whatever you have. That's okay. You can give me the rest next time I see you.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Let me see. Oh, I take small donations too. It's the thought that counts. Thanks for the ore, kid. From now on, I'll be watching out for you whenever you're in the camp.
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the
Yeah,
camp. We'll be
güzelmiş.
looking out for you.
You probably
Wasn't very clever.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a...
You have a job for me?
One of our guards. You're new here. If you find him,
I'll see if I can find him.
if you meet Fletcher,
Where will I find him?
his district is the...
Tamam hadi. Madenci bunlar.
Hi.
What do you want from?
I want to become one of...
Looking for people. If you want me,
What kind of...
I want one of. You won't set. I'll give you 100.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets.
Here you go. Come.
Şunu gidip alalım şu kalacağı.
Hey, man. I'm Fisk.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
People always talk.
Show me your goods.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Maybe later.
There must be something about that story after all.
It was obvious that there was trouble ahead.
Şimdi gidelim. Alalım şu 10 şeyi. Hadi oğlum hadi. Ah.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
Hadi alalım hadi.
Let's talk about something else.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
That won't happen again.
Have you got armor for me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
People always talk.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. It's really not that happen over and
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
Evet. Gidelim.
You shouldn't believe. Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing.
Tarikat kamp.
Where is the sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. I got one here for 50 ore.
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yani.
But keep it to yourself, people.
Hey, you! Get out of here! The right decision.
I thought. Yeah, there must be something about that story. Let's talk about something.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
Buradan geçelim.
Hey, you!
Who? Me?
No, your grandmother. Who else could I mean? I wouldn't go down that way if I were you.
Why not?
You can't have been here long. Man, that's the way to the orc land. They'll make mincemeat out of you.
Oh.
You're welcome. Let me pass.
Gitmeyelim. Öldürdü lan. Atladı öldürdü.
There must be something about that story after all. Reliance?
If you think.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Hadi gidiyorum ya.
You shouldn't.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp.
I want to. What is it?
In the cult, but
And what?
the cult, whether you...
Okay, I'll see if I can get. Where is?
Leave the... I got...
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Hags.
Ataklık olur.
What is swampweed?
New here, are you? You can smoke.
Hadi gidiyorum.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. You're very
Hang on. Better not go rushing in.
You're very probable.
That's really not my problem.
There must be something about that story after.
You'll have to watch.
Hey, newcomer.
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
Ah, new face. I want to offer you help. Just 10 ore.
Here's 10 ore.
Hey, what? I don't see any 10 ore, man. Come back.
Şuradan bir geçelim de sağ salim. Şuradan kaçacağım. Öldürdü. Evet, öldürdü. Öldük. Evet, oyunumuz buraya kadardı arkadaşlar. Burada bitiriyoruz. Sonraki yayında görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.